Well, as I've said, that we would not be here tonight in this beautiful sanctuary if it were not for the love and support of Pastor Roberto Miranda. He was the senior pastor of this church and this congregation until his untimely death this past May. Earlier this year, he had already agreed to host the Genesis Awards here for the second year in a row. Sorry, I loved him very much. Very soon after he passed away, his wife graciously called. This is within days. She called to extend the same hospitality. This blew my mind that she was even thinking of something like this at that time. She called to assure that we could still have this event here today. So, in honor of Pastor Miranda and his steadfast love for Israel and the Jewish people, CJUI is presenting this year's Emmett Award in his name to his wife and partner in ministry. Would you like to come up, Pastor Mercedes? The word emet means truth in Hebrew, and anyone who knew Pastor Miranda knows that he walked in truth and integrity in everything he did. He was the co-founder and senior pastor here since 1994, but his work extended, his influence extended way beyond the walls of this church, all over New England and to various parts of the world. He was definitely a true friend of Israel, the Jewish people, and the work of CJUI. So Pastor Mercedes, on the behalf of the board, I want to give you this Emmett Award. It says, Pastor Roberto Miranda of blessed memory, in honor of his courageous leadership and enduring love of Israel and the Jewish people. So would you like to say something? Okay.
Yes, I want to share with you just two quick verses that were foundational for Roberto's love of Israel. The first is a promise which is contained in Genesis, and it says, I will bless those who bless you. And the other one is in Psalm 122, which contains a mandate, and that is, pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Those two verses he took very seriously, and that led him to partner with people like you and many others. And he also traveled to Israel, if I'm thinking correctly, about 7 times. I was there 3 times because of his leadership. He organized tours to Israel, and 3 years, for 3 years in a row. We had to stop, of course, because of the pandemic, but we plan to start them again in, probably next year. So he had a deep love, not only for Israel, but for his people, no matter where they are. And it was something that was very close to his heart. So in that foundation, I accept this in his name and in his memory. He would have been very happy and proud to have received this honor. So thank you very much.
We also want to express our love and admiration for you as a leader. You're continuing the leadership in this church. And so this is for you. When you leave, you can take the orchid. Okay, that's for you when you leave.